When you have a chance to win a nice piece of business in a formal search process, meaning a presentation, consider talking to us right away. If you really want to win it, then I insist you need to give us a call. Let me explain how we handle these accounts in review, as we call them. I want to explain our tactics. You'll see that our approach isn't just simple presentation training or pitch tweaking or anything casual like that. Instead, we take a very holistic, top-to-bottom approach in helping you win. Here's how we do it. The first thing we want to do is to understand the as-is. That's consulting talk for doing a quick situation analysis with you on what the prospect believes to be true. What we want to do is to create separation between how the prospect has interpreted the situation and how we might want to interpret the same situation. Let me give you some examples, because separation in a presentation is vital. Let's say that the client believes he or she has a serious sales problem. We might show in reality it's a brand problem that needs to be solved first. A client believes the market is dominated by males purchasing the product. We might take a point of view that females buying the product for the family and the men in her life are really the driving force in making the purchases, a more important strategy than just reaching out to males. Another example, the client believes the best prospects are people who last bought the item, and we might want to show that in reality, the best prospects are ones who have never tried it. Our industry is filled with cases where separation or insight such as this has resulted in major wins for some dark horse agency. All of these examples are from our wins over the last 25 years in consulting to agencies on how to win major accounts in formal presentation shootouts. And that's why separation is so critical to find early in the game. You want to build on this belief in your RFP if one is required. Then show it in an agency tour if the search process involves a walk through your offices, as many search consultants prefer. And certainly, we want to reveal this important insight in all its glory in one final presentation. This separation, essentially your firm's unique point of view, is the first place we want to start. It's a rare account these days that switches agencies on the basis of a simple creative execution. A better ad, a funny TV spot, or even a better interactive campaign. The search consultants are quick to warn prospects these days not to be swayed by one creative execution, what they call a one-trick pony. So account-changing insight, like we described, is impactful. Finding that separation often takes time to uncover, and then prove, and then support in the presentation. That's why we need to start early. Then we turn towards traditional pitch areas, such as deciding on the chunks we want to cover in the presentation, the casting, and then the style of the presentation. That's the way you present, the logical approach you take. Then we get into format, meaning the staging of the pitch. How do you present physically? Do you base it all on PowerPoint or hand puppets or what? We have some strong opinions here on what you should do. Then we tackle the least important part of the presentation, which is content. This means the words you say. And content is the easiest forgotten by prospects. It's also where most agencies, unfortunately, spend all of their time. We advise you don't do this. Don't spend all your time on content. All through our work with you, we focus on the chemistry of the prospect so we know exactly how the winner will be selected. There are 4 ways prospects choose the winning agency, no matter what the prospect has told the agencies themselves. Chemistry drives the final choice, every time, meaning clients choose the agency they like the best, the one they have the best chemistry with. Knowing how chemistry will drive the process is so important to know that we work hard at uncovering the hidden factors that will drive the selection process and will shape who the winner is and how the other agencies will lose. We're guided in this process by our serious workbook with 70 pages to guide you called Account and Review. All of your team members get a copy so they can quickly understand what we're doing and how it all fits together into the presentation. It's your pitch playbook. In fact, you'll find yourself using this guidebook on all your major presentations your agency will make for years to come. It's that valuable. Now we've helped agency win presentations of all shapes and sizes. But the key to winning is really starting early and having a success plan to follow. I submit to you that our Account and Review program gives you an unfair advantage in any presentation you're heading into. Give us a call, and we'll be glad to discuss your situation in more detail. I know you'll like the approach, especially when the prospect calls back and says, "Congratulations, you guys won. Come on over and let's get started." Thank you for watching, and I hope we hear from you soon when you have an Account and Review.